We're live, baby. We're live.
Live, what it do?
Man, we got some. Today's gonna be a chill stream, Steve-O.
I like chill streams, man.
We're gonna get right into it. I mean, what we talking about here today, man? We gonna
Man, we got the talk of the town. You know what I'm saying? This is a viral news clip that is spread around the world. It is trending in multiple media outlets, and yeah, I mean, we could just dive into the video and show you guys.
I didn't even know Coldplay was still touring. This is the most relevant they've been in 20 years.
Listen, I like Coldplay, bro. Don't play with Coldplay, man. I love Coldplay.
All right, let's see what we got, man. Let's get into this infamous video right now. Infamous video.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Oh, Coldplay's Chris Martin joked either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. The viral kiss cam moment involves married tech CEO Andy Byron, caught with his coworker and HR chief, Kristin Cabot. After the video spread, Byron's wife deactivated her social media.
I feel for her. So
Yes.
the CEO, Andy Byron, just released a statement where he apologizes to his partner, his kids, and his company. But he also blames Coldplay, saying, quote, I want to express...
Wait. What? What? Where's this at? Where's this at? Where's he say? I respect the artists and entertains, but I hope we can all think. Oh, I want to hear what he. How can he blame Coldplay?
That's insane.
How can he blame Coldplay? I mean, first of all, we all been to public places where the kiss cam thing is common.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so let's really think about this. You are at a concert, a kiss cam is happening. It's you. I guarantee you, he was not the first kiss cam couple they pointed to.
Yep.
You know, unless that's the case, then okay. But you know, the kiss cam is coming around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're out here. You know what I mean? Being dogs. You're out here, you know what I'm saying? You're getting it in. It looked like they were in some kind of suite or something too, right? Like they look like
Yeah.
there was, you know what I mean? So they're rolling, they're comfy up there. They comfy, man. They like they together. They go together real bad, right? So you got this cam coming through and you're still hugged up. I mean, if you're gonna do this, I mean, this is reckless. And first, second of all, there's some conspiracy. Like people like, oh, they got set up. You know, I'm hearing a little bit of controversies out here. You know, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
I'm wondering if he's upset that they shared this after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what he's mad about.
but who shared it first? You know, I was talking to somebody earlier about this. I was talking to Bria about it, and she's, you know, well, who shared it first? Like, is it Coldplay? Is it somebody in the crowd? You know, because like the kiss cam thing is always like people start recording, like, oh, let's see what happens. Blah, blah, blah. Like, is it a fan that happened to catch this?
No, so I was watching the news yesterday, and they did interview the lady that recorded the video. I don't know if she's part of the Coldplay staff or whatnot, but she's the one that recorded it. And then I think when they saw their reaction and how they reacted, they thought it would be like kind of like good content type thing, and then they released it.
Who's they? Coldplay released it?
I don't know if it's Coldplay or an affiliate of Gillette Stadium. I don't know who they exactly work for.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how this caught on. Like, if it's just a pure like social media and doing its thing where it goes viral, that's one thing. But if Coldplay actually released it, I mean,
In association with Coldplay, you know what I mean? Obviously, they're the ones that's headlining the event. I I don't
Did
know.
they do
I
the right thing though? Did they do the right thing? But let's see why he's blaming Coldplay. I kind of want to hear this now. Let's see.
It's how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. You're in a public place, man.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
You're not.
Tens of thousands of people there.
Well, he's thinking with something.
Exactly. Tens of thousands of people there.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? This guy, I also want to express how troubling it is. What should have been a private moment became public without my. You're on the kiss cam, bro. Kiss cam is coming around. If you're gonna do this, yo, this is the time to separate. You could have been hugged up the whole entire concert. Okay? You're gonna be hugged up during kiss cam time? I mean,
You know, but you know what people said too, right? If they just kept hugging on each other and they didn't react the way they reacted, it would have just glossed over. You know what I'm saying? It's like nothing else
the
normal.
ducking, yeah.
Like their reaction is, I think, what got people suspicious. Like, hold up, why are you
Wait a
acting
minute,
this
bro.
way?
Hey, listen. The HR lady could be doing very, very well, okay? I ain't hugging up the HR lady like this from behind at a damn concert. She could be making the money. She could have been hiring me killers that's making me hella money. And it's how you gonna spin it? Okay, let's say they didn't duck. How you gonna spin it? Like, well, she's been doing just a fantastic job this year. Because you know what? They actually just raised some money recently. They just had a big fund.
Yeah. I don't think that's some venture capital and stuff like that. They
They just raised some venture money. So
Yes.
was this hug like, hey, great job, like celebrating like the win, like, hey, you know what I mean? We did it, CHO, CEO, little friendly hug. So all right, I don't know, man. That's wild that this guy expected privacy at a concert.
Yeah,
Something
I
else.
mean,
Yeah, getting
more
some bad advice.
accountability.
Maybe his HR person can help him. All right.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Oh,
You're so
Coldplay and Chris Martin joked either
spot
they're having
on,
an
though,
affair or
Coldplay.
they're just very shy.
Huh?
I said Coldplay was spot on though. He's like, hold up, either they're having an affair. That's what I'm saying. Though, it's their reaction that gave it up. You know what I'm saying? If they acted normal, nobody would have known.
Oh my god. And then what about the lady that's like smiling really hard? Who's that lady?
Yo, you know she knew.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, exactly.
You know she knew. She looked so guilty herself.
Her face turned red.
Yeah, she knows. She's like, oh, the gig is up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Cause I mean, bro. Who is he there with? Why is other people in the room with you when anybody that comes with you is gonna know y'all both married? So they
I
just
don't know.
letting.
I don't know if she's married.
No,
I know he's married. I don't know if she is married. What's their
Wait a
name?
minute. Andy Byron.
Yeah, he's married and got kids.
Ooh.
But I
Was
don't
she
think
married
he
also?
is.
Let's see. Was she married also? Yes, appears to be married to. Oh my! Wait a minute.
Oh,
She was married to another CEO.
no. See, the news channels, they didn't really talk about both are married. Okay, we have a viewer that said says both are married. Oh, he's right. I did not know the lady was
Hey,
married.
what's up, San? Welcome to the stream, baby. We're
Welcome to the
getting
stream.
messy.
Dang. And the CEO too. What? She made a lateral move, bro. It's not even.
Yeah. Wait, maybe though. Maybe his company's going down. Homeboy's company's going up. You feel what I'm saying? She's trying to
Oh,
win, baby, one way or another. Let's see what is primary. Ah, man, it's a
Proprietary.
rum distillery. They ain't making no money, bro.
No, he's not. You know, this company with the Astronomer, they do AI. So she was going for the better, what's trending. You know what I'm saying? Rum
Yeah.
is yesterday.
Hey, she's going up, baby. She's not going down. She's trying to get that money. Let's see,
I
Astronomer.
want Astronomer. I want to look up what you call it, their net worth.
Astronomer.
Let me see. Hold on.
Let me see. Let me see. That's a worth $1 billion, bro. Valuation at $1 billion.
So that's the company's worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. They just secured $93 million in Series D funding. Just happened. So they were coming up, bro.
Okay.
The man fumbled a bag, bro. He fumbled a bag.
So then there is an article that I'm looking at that said that Andrew Cabot, which is the lady's husband,
Yeah.
comes from one of Boston's wealthiest families.
Really?
Yeah.
Privateer room stay silent. Appears to be married. Kim's Cap side piece was cheating too. Wait.
Who's cheating?
Wait. Kiss Cam CEO's side piece was cheating too on a lookalike CEO. Wait.
Hold on,
Kristin
I don't know
Cabot
what that
bought a
means.
new home with her husband CEO 5 months ago. Brother,
Yup.
they just bought a house 5 months ago.
Yeah. That's crazy. That is crazy.
This lady is diabolical, son. Hold on.
Straight
The
up.
woman caught cheating with CEO Angie was herself cheating on another CEO, her husband. Okay. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
And look at that. Byron isn't the only CEO on her.
Yeah,
Man.
like, at least she's consistent. You know what I'm saying? CEO, CEO.
Bro, $2.2 million house. I guess it wasn't good enough, huh?
That's tough.
Damn. Ooh, man. 2 children.
Well, she got 2 kids too. Damn.
Ooh, man. How old is this late? Dude, I mean,
You know, at first though, a thought did occur in my head. I'm like, yo, is this like a publicity stunt? Because that company, Astronomer, now,
yeah.
they said like search have there's a massive amount of search on the website. Like they're so popular now. The name is very well known now. So I did think about that at one point. I'm like, is this a stunt?
A little conspiracy to get their name out there.
Oh, Sand says, what goes on in the dark would always come to the light. You preaching, Sand. You ain't lying.
Bro. First of all, okay, so we know he got fired, right? He resigned. They say resigned. Let's get the wording right. Okay.
Yes. But usually
So-
they resign if they know they about to get fired. It's
yeah.
one
But
of those.
let's talk about well, we're a finance focused channel, right? So let's talk about board. Most of these companies have what they're called a board. What is it called? Board of
directors.
Board of directors.
Yes.
So, let's see. What's the company name again? Astronomer.
Yeah.
So let's look up their board of directors, and so tell people like the CEO gets hired by the board, right? A lot of times.
Yes. So they're usually independent directors. So the board acts as the oversight. These are the people that the CEO reports to. And there's usually a chairman of the board as well, who is the person that's essentially the highest level within the board. But these are independent directors. Usually they work at other companies. They might be
Yep.
CEOs of other companies. They could be CFOs of other companies, but they make up a board of a company.
So we're
And it
looking at
varies.
here. Yeah. So I guess he was also on the board. I mean, I think usually the CEO is on the board.
Yeah, he
Um,
was. Yeah,
yeah. But like I said, the board picks and hires the CEO, and they also have the power to fire, I believe, right?
they do. They do.
Um, so that's how that goes down. Because if there was no board, I mean, why would I resign from a job that was paying me a lot of money? Right? There has to be a push internally, unless you know what I mean. Like, why would you resign if there's no board that's gonna push you out eventually,
Oh,
right?
100%.
Who would
100%.
give up? Who would give up a job like this, right? So I want people to understand. He essentially got fired basically by the
Yeah.
board, and I want people to know like the people that fire him are the board, because I know if you own your own business, right? You are the CEO. You are the you can fire yourself technically and replace yourself, but when these kind of companies, there's a board that is their job to do that.
Yeah.
So let's see. Meet the team. Oh, so we got the new CEO already. I think he's acting CEO right now.
He's the acting CEO until they find one.
Acting CEO. So he already, but he's a co-founder.
Yeah. Yeah.
So was Andy already also a founder?
I do not know.
Was Andy a co-founder? So if you founded your own company and then you do this shit like this, no, he was not co-founder. Pete and Rye Walker are listed as company's co-founders. Andy joined. Oh, this boy just got a job 2 years ago.
Man.
You know, so they brought him in to, grow the company, etc. And then he pulls this shit, fucking around with the HR lady. I wonder. So let's kind of speculate. You think this is good, bad for the company? What's your prediction?
So there are people that say, I mean, let me just say what experts are saying, right?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that they're saying is obviously this company is now getting more publicity.
Hold on,
But
Steve.
they
She's still on the website.
Who? Yo, she's
The
not.
lady.
She hasn't resigned. No, she hasn't.
Yo.
But typically, in these type of situations, from what I've seen in the past as well, is the person that's a higher up is the one that gets fired because there's a like an undue influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm your boss, you're my employee. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's not an equal level playing field. Therefore, the higher person is usually the one that gets removed.
Can you imagine her first day back at the office? First of all, she's the head of HR. So who's gonna write her up?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, how's this gonna work?
Right.
This is craziness. Imagine showing up at the office. I mean, look at this. These are big investment
Bain Capital
companies.
is well known, yeah.
Bain Capital, JP Morgan, Salesforce.
Force is huge.
I mean, and then when we look at this, guys, this is the board of directors we were talking about. So any company, you can go and look at the board of directors. So these are the guys that ultimately will decide on the CEO if they get hired or fired, that kind of thing. So actually, look, Bain Capital Ventures guy. So one of the investment companies that invested in this company,
yeah, got a board.
This person is on the board. So they're pretty interested in the growth of this company. So they're not going to risk their money, right? Ultimately, it's a company, it's a corporation, and they're here to make money. So they will sacrifice you for the sake of the company, always, forever.
So can we have And Sand says very much bad, which I agree. But can we just have I want your opinion on this, and then even our viewers could also comment on this. Let's morality wise, right? Obviously, cheating is wrong, and obviously these people have families and all that. This is terrible, right? Let's put that on aside. But do you think it's an offense that should get you fired? Especially let's just say I don't know how well this guy performed because it's not a publicly traded company, so we don't know how good of a company it is, but they recently just raised money, which means
I was just saying that.
yeah, which means investors believe in what they're doing. So he's doing an okay job thus far.
He's
Like,
been there 2 years, right? He's been there 2 years. So
Boom. So let me ask you this. If you were an investor in this company, right? And this guy is giving you money.
you're putting him in an awkward situation here, man.
You're in the board of directors. You're making money. Would you fire this guy?
We're talking from a pure money, right? We're taking from morality out of it, what's right or wrong, etc., out of it, right? First of all, I want the viewers, everybody here, to be thinking about that, right? I think when they pick CEOs, right? They also evaluate you on your risk to the company, because this kind of behavior can kind of bleed into your business side too. Maybe you might be willing to hide bad numbers when you're reporting financials and things like this. So let's kind of pretend we're on the board here, you and I.
Yes.
Okay. So when we're discussing this, what are some things that we would bring up? What is that? What is that? Code of ethics in corporations. There's a whole thing of code of ethics. A lot of CEOs have been fired because they were integrity risks.
Yes.
All kinds of stuff. I mean, I think Papa John's, for example, he got cut from his own company he started. I mean, we all know the famous story of Steve Jobs getting let go from the company he co-founded from Apple.
Right. For different reasons, though. We got to clarify.
For different reasons.
Right.
For different reasons. But I guess, from a board if I was on the board, I'm like, okay, wait. This guy is willing to put the company at risk over some ass. Let's be frank. He's willing to put the company at risk over some ass. Like, come on, man. I'm not saying like none of these CEOs don't cheat and stuff like that. We all know they all have infidelity problems and things like this, but my boy is not doing it clean, man. At least if you're gonna do this, bro, you're gonna have to do this in a clean way, big dog. Like, like you out there at a Coldplay concert, all booed up in a private private suite.
Yeah.
And you're not even wise enough to know that camera can span on you. This is kiss cam is coming around. Like in the stadium, it's coming. You know what I mean? They go look for this people.
Low probability though. Those kiss cams, like there is a low
low probability. Come on, son.
Probability is low. And then we also got some comments, right? Chanel.
Oh yeah.
No, I do not believe they should be fired. This is personal issues. This has nothing to do with their ability to do their jobs. And then Sand says
what does Sand say?
Sand says, hell yeah, fired. Personal issue, which is all about the job now. He said a family that prays together movie is a perfect. I don't know if I've seen that movie. A Family That Prays Together movie is a perfect example. Okay. Yeah. So Chanel Asia says this is a personal issue. I agree with you.
So you're agreeing with Bree. That's Bree. So she's saying
Yeah, like bro, you know what I think they should give him? They should give him a second chance. This has happened actually multiple times. I've seen it. You know, we cited the example. I'll cite a specific example that's related to this kind of situation. The guy that used to be the CEO for Stryker, which is a big medical device company, and this guy is a rock star CEO. Was a rock star CEO for the company, and same situation. He ended up cheating with his secretary, and then they end up firing him. But then not too long after, he got another job with a company named Hologic, which was another company, a competitor. It's a much smaller competitor, but he got a job as the CEO. And this
Okay.
guy has grown this company now by ton. And then that lady that he cheated with, he ended up actually marrying her. So now they're
Wait a minute, man. Hold up.
yeah. So bro, it's tough. Like how do you I get the morality perspective, but maybe I don't know if it's
I'm
the
not even
economic.
looking at it from a morality perspective. I'm thinking they looked at, I mean, they do a risk benefit analysis on the guy.
Yeah,
I guess they just didn't see him as like, I think we can take this to the next level without this guy, and the cost of having this over our head. Or they could have went woke and be like, this is just, they could have went the moral route and be like, no, this goes against our company ethics. We are a company that doesn't allow such activity. We don't want to, what I mean? But it is a tech company, so there's really not a big soul to these tech companies. It's all about money, especially, this is not a lifestyle brand like
yes,
I don't know what's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
that has a message that they're standing behind. It's kind of like Disney. Like I understand if this was the CEO of Disney
Yes.
or something like this. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, all right, since
Yeah.
it
Well,
doesn't go with the brand. Like brand
right.
Disney is clean cut, family. Like we can't promote something like this, right? Even like Chick-fil-A, for example, you could even say, right?
Right.
They're all churchy. They're all churched
Yeah,
up.
yeah. They don't serve food on Sundays, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but okay, I got some examples of other CEOs getting fired for similar things. I didn't even
Okay.
know, but we're gonna go through this. Our boy got fired. The CEO of McDonald's got fired over this in 2019.
Dang. Wow. McDonald's
Mhm.
sued Easterbrook for alleging he had multiple relationships and destroyed evidence. Oh, that boy was doing multiple. I mean, he is out there.
Former CEO of Intel. That's a big company.
It's a big company.
Oh,
Wow.
with an employee, same thing. It's always seems to be with an employee too. It's not
Right.
external.
No, it's not.
I think you know what the data shows that the number one person people cheat with is their coworker.
I mean, you spend so much time within the
Yeah,
workplace.
yeah.
Makes sense, especially as a CEO, right? You spend countless hours there.
hmm Oh, look at this BP.
Wow, that's a big company too. BP is huge.
Priceline.
Priceline, yeah. Oh, look at this, David Petraeus.
David Petraeus.
That's huge. He was a general, right? Petraeus was a general before he
Yeah,
became right.
wow. I mean, that's not a company, but that's the CIA director.
Yeah, that's huge.
Bro, how is it that so many people are willing to fumble the bag over
But you
some
know what?
ads?
This case, look at what the Petraeus thing. That's his biographer. It's not even an employee.
Wait a minute, but when it comes to government, it's a little different. Image matters a lot.
That's crazy though.
But you gotta understand something, bro. Like with CIA, right? The government's supposed to present a certain image about, what the people in that country should act. If we I mean, with Trump, it's a different story. It seems like the company has kind of, the country has kind of went left with Trump because we all know what Trump has
Mhm.
done, allegedly, whatever. But I don't know, man. This is not new
So,
either. It looks like this has
so
happened many, many times.
but we're putting morality at the forefront. So let's say, for example, right, gambling now has become legal now, but let's say when gambling is not illegal in certain states like Texas, right? And
Yeah.
but there's somebody was you found your CEO to be gambling, would you fire that guy? Because like, what is what's the actual reason these people being fired for? It looks more morality than business decision.
Man, I'm kind of split. Now you might have me on. I think the original argument I made about him, the integrity aspect of it, that he might do this with the company. But like I said, bro, if you're willing to put the company's risk, the company at risk over some ass at the damn Coldplay concert, you deserve to be fired. I don't give a shit, man. You can't even be, you so reckless. This is what I would say if I was the board and he comes in the next morning. I'd be like, bro, come on now. Come on. Okay, you know what I mean? They probably already knew. Half of these people probably might have already known, but for you to do it at a damn Coldplay concert, now I'm worldwide, viral because of you. Man, I can't keep you, bro. I can't. I gotta let you go.
So Bree says, blame it on arrogance. I don't know
Yeah.
what she means by that. As far as arrogance, as far as
Well, she's like the arrogance kicked in. It's like, we're not gonna get caught. Like, like they got drunk on the elegance that they're so careless. I think that's what she means.
I see. And then San agrees with your statement. He says, big facts, so comfortable at that. I guess the you mentioned about the Coldplay thing.
Yeah, San, she's on the side of morality over here. San is
San is
she's trying to keep y'all Christian on this Sunday, man. I don't know what's going on here, but
listen, I am a Christian, guys. I am 100% Christian, right? I believe in all this. Like, from a Christian perspective, what you guys are saying is 100% right. But at the same time, shouldn't we give people a second chance? Like, if it's become, I honestly believe that these people should get a second chance. Like, yo, you got caught. In this case, it has become viral. So maybe there is it's going to be a bad reputation for the company. Maybe it's going to affect them, bottom line, blah, blah, blah. But some of these other scenarios, because we're talking in a bigger sense, right? If a CEO ends up, having an affair with an employee, but let's say he's married, do you think, let's take the Coldplay outside of here, right? Let's say we did find out that he's cheating. Yeah. Would that change your mind? Would you say they should be fired? Let's say they're not on Coldplay. We just found out that he's cheating on his wife with the employee.
I just thought about something else, right? Let's say you work at this company,
Mm-hmm.
I guess you go into the office. The CEO is cheating with the HR lady. How are you gonna feel about the company you work at now? If they allow him to stay, let's say they allowed both of them to stay. Is it like, sweep it under the rug? Let's just keep getting this money, or what else is gonna be allowed then at the company at that point? Isn't it gonna kind of open a can of worms? What else is allowed? Is somebody always going to throw it in your face? Well, they were having a whole affair, married people with kids. You letting them stay. So if I, steal from the company, or if I do some weird stuff and I don't get fired, what about lawsuits? And I don't know. It's just like, because, like when you work in corporate, everybody signs the whole ethic book,
whatever and stuff. Yeah, code of conduct, ethics.
Yeah, so maybe they're looking at it from a lawsuit perspective also. Like, if we keep because what if it's in their internal policy says, I don't know, can they say that in their internal policy?
Yes, there is actually internal policy would say, like especially in a boss to employee relationship, you can't have that. It is actually against the code of conduct.
Yeah, so you think it would have been different if she was not working there?
What do you mean? Like,
if she also didn't work there, it would have, he might have saved his job.
I think he might have saved his job. Yeah, I think it's the employee aspect, and she's below him.
Actually, I think you might be right. I think you hit it on it. I think the fact that it's that, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, because she could get like favorable treatment and all that because she has a relationship with
yes,
the CEO.
yes,
Um, but is it fireable offense? So, and before I go on my thing, San says it will be so awkward. When I think he's talking about if we give
yeah.
him a
So
second
she's
chance.
talking about, yeah,
Oh, San is a female. I don't know. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Um, and then Bree says, from a religious standpoint, isn't everyone given a second chance? Man, Bree has read the word. Bree has read the word, and then Fan hits back with saying, all can be forgiven, but not forgotten. For sure. I agree. It shouldn't be forgotten. I mean, maybe there should be some type of repercussion, but I don't think they should be fired. I think they should be given a second chance. If you do it
I think
again,
I think it's because of the whole employee thing, like employer employee boss.
yeah, yeah,
Sub,
yeah.
yeah, I think that is too dirty for lawsuits, for all kinds of legality perspective. That's not gonna work. And if you look at it, most of these are with employees.
Yeah.
Priceline, you got Intel, um, you got McDonald's, um, yeah. So I think, let's see, what about Uber's founder?
I
Let's
think
see
his
if
is different.
was he different. I want
Yeah,
to.
yeah. I don't think it was.
No, he had look.
Oh, sexual harassment though. But this was around the same time though that I'm not to take away from the severity of the issue, but there was a lot of sexual harassment things, allegations with many companies around this time.
Well, yeah, I mean the Me Too movement, but
Yeah, because sexual harassment is not as easy to prove as like sexual assault is obvious, but sexual harassment it's a lot of hearsay unless you have proof. Um,
with our sexual harassment. Oh man, basically, I think the lesson here is, you know, don't what do they say? Don't shit where you eat. Don't shit where you eat. I think that's what they say.
don't go to a Coldplay concert. That's
No, don't eat where you shit or something like this. Basically, like
yeah, 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 yeah,
don't
yeah,
mix
yeah.
up. Don't
No
mix
shit.
up the bread with some ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep that shit separate. It's
Yeah,
crazy though when you really think about it. This man was on the way to billionaire
yeah,
potentially.
yeah,
You know, this company worth $1 billion, and if they keep growing this and they go public, when they IPO, right? Because they have significant amount of shares usually. So when you're a
yeah.
CEO, a lot of your compensation comes from stocks that the
Correct.
company
Yeah.
gives you.
Hmm.
That you know, and then when IPO, I don't know if you want to explain IPO to the people.
Initial
Um,
public offering. It's when they first go to a public market and they want to be listed on like the stock market.
yeah, so I want everybody to know. So this company right here, right now, is it's not. You cannot buy a stock of this company right now because it's not publicly available. So
Yeah,
it is privately owned by a bunch of investors and people that put money into this company and things like this. Now, this company is worth $1 billion right now, even in its private, which is a lot of money, right?
yeah,
Um, so every private company, most times, they're looking to go public, which raises a lot of money to the
yeah.
company. Okay,
Right.
it attracts sometimes, I mean, billions. It can turn from a billion to 2-3 billion overnight,
Yeah,
or
more than that. Yeah, it's a big jump.
it's a life changing money.
Yeah,
It's so he potentially fumbled $1 billion.
he definitely fumbled millions, if not more. but definitely in the millions. Like he fumbled the bag for sure.
Yeah. Over some, yeah, I mean, if we're gonna be honest about it, just the chick really like, if we just gonna go there, is this somebody you want to fumble a Billy with? A Billy for, I say, like, a boy is married, man. Like, come on, man. I don't know if his wife is that bad looking that, like,
We gotta look up his wife. Hold on.
yeah, let's look at the wife, man. How bad is the wife,
Like,
man?
what's the situation over here?
Oh, and we forgot about the divorce. It could potentially to lead to a divorce.
Dang. Yeah.
So the man is not even gonna lose future money. He's gonna lose the money he has now.
Man, he gonna have child support. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be in a whole bunch of
There in
situations.
Massachusetts, it's a 50-50 law. Who shared 2 kids with now estimated, so her husband's million estimated anywhere from 20 to 70 million dollars this man is worth right now.
Sheesh.
Okay, actually, it's a good point. You think that they're gonna take his shares away when they fire him? They can't do that.
That's a very good question.
I don't think so. Once you, because it's compensation, you can't take my money away. Because it's compensation, right? It's kind of like you can't take my pay, what I got paid last year. You can't come back and take it.
But if you violate the company's policy, I don't know. That's a good question.
I think it's compensation, bro. It counts as income on your income statement. They can't take that away. It ain't, he had to claim it on his income statement.
So I would say this, right? But with most CEOs, like you mentioned before, perhaps the money that he already has earned would not be taken. The shares that he's earned was not going to be taken. But the future shares tied to performance are going to be taken.
Oh, yeah.
So he still lost a bag. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. But the bag he already secured, he's going to lose it in the divorce, not in the firing, in the divorce that's pending here.
And he probably got a severance package, actually, with this, even with resigning.
It is not clear. His alleged mistress might not have the same financial dilemma in the face of divorce, as she and her apparent husband owner seem to have been together a relatively short time. Wait a minute. So the other lady, they just got together or what? The woman who was caught, what is that word? Canoodling with her boss on the big screen appeared to be madly in love with her apparent in a photo from just last year. Kristin flashed a wide smile and hefty wedding rings along private and 2 kids. Oh, this is the picture that just got taken last year.
Let me see. So this is
the lady.
Okay. Let me see.
The lady he cheated with. Why she looks so different though? Wow, they just bought a house, bro. I mean, you blew up this whole family. You blew up this whole family right here, bro. Look at this, man. Oh my, look at that, man. Unbelievable.
Hold on. Can you go up 1 second? It just says picture the wedding ring. Can you go up? I just want to. Did they recently get married? Oh no, never mind.
The marriage is at least the second for both. Oh my gosh, she just got divorced 2022.
So this is a fairly. So I wonder if this is even his kids then.
Oh, shit got thicker, son. Hold on. Oh man, his bio says ancestor, original Andrew Cobart, which is a rum distiller, successful American. So he's coming from an American Revolution.
He comes from a wealthy family in Boston.
Bro, imagine this chick just got divorced in 2022, already got married to a new guy, and then cheating on the side. She stayed busy, and she's the head of HR at the new company. Yo, damn. Son, that shit must be fire, bro. Maybe that thing is. I don't know, man. How the hell she? She managed to book all this shit, man. She back to back to back with it, bro.
Yo, that's trifling, bro. Actually,
Wait
she
a
should be getting more heat than the CEO, bro.
Yo, son, who was the ex-husband? Now I kind of want to know who's the ex-husband.
Right, and the reason why they got divorced.
Wait a minute. Oh my lord, we're getting deeper over here.
We get into the rabbit hole, man.
Ex-husband. Let's see. She was married to Jay Cutler. No way.
Hold
Nah.
on, no, that can't be right.
Huh? Oh, she was. Her name was Cavalier before this. That was her given name. Was divorced. Kenneth Torby. Who's that?
That's the, I think, original husband.
I know, but who's that guy? That's this
I
guy.
wonder if he's a CEO. That'd be funny.
Triple CEO. Oh, 13 things about Newton, Massachusetts. Kenneth Worthy.
Yes, in the sport
Let's
thing.
see. One child together. You might be right about that. Employee of Adidas. Employee of New Balance.
So they both must have kids. They brought into the relationship because there was 2 kids. If she only had 1 kid and they just got married in 2022, the other guy must have had kids too.
Let me see. Let's see. Oh man, it's getting messy. Okay, it looked like they got divorced in 2018. Blah blah blah. I don't know. I'm not getting a lot of info from about this guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, how old is she though? Like this is. I mean, she's active, buddy. She is out there. All right. Well, yeah, man. This guy fumbled a big bag though.
He did.
Mr. Andy Byron. I mean,
there's a funny comment that said his marriage, career, and love of Coldplay gone in a flash.
man.
He lost everything.
But you know, this guy's a high performer, obviously.
Mhm.
What we've seen before is like America actually likes a comeback story. So
sure.
he'll definitely get another job.
Oh, no question about it.
You know, eventually this will blow over. But as we have seen, you could get fired for this. Many other companies have done it. So don't try this. Don't try this shit at home. Don't try this at home.
Yeah.
But no, he lost billions on this though. You know, this just shows you how. I guess you know relationships and sex is thing that could bring you down all the way down.
Yeah.
But they could get married. You know, like they could get divorced and get married to each other.
That's what I'm saying. If it becomes a happy relationship, I think at that point, people might be like, you know,
we've seen that before, right? Like, isn't those people that were on like ABC News or something? Then they end up like starting a podcast together and all that stuff.
No, I'm not familiar. Who are you talking
Like
about?
AJ something, AJ ABC News. Is it AJ? Yeah, this like Amy cheating. Yeah, they started a whole podcast together. After they cheated on, they got caught.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah. Oh, TJ Helms. Yeah.
Oh, so they were both in a relationship before?
Yeah, they were both married at the time, podcast.
Oh,
Now they married to each other.
wow. Look at that.
Look. Anchors Amy and announced podcast together affair scandal.
So did they get fired when they had their affair?
Yeah, resign for affair, whatever.
Okay, okay. And now they got a podcast together.
Who are booted from ABC News after news of their affair surfaced. Announced Wednesday that they're launching a podcast together. So
Well, didn't waste no time.
I mean, they started a podcast together, but they kept the relationship going. They were taken off air in December after days after they were seen holding hands, spending time together. I mean, these people they're cheating in public. This is crazy.
I mean, this is humanity, though. You know what I'm saying? Temptation and things like this. I'm sure this guy, even though he's a CEO, and obviously he's probably a strategic guy, smart guy, right?
Yeah.
But you can see, like, this is human temptation and things of that nature that is not logical. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think people like that should get a second chance. Honestly, I think they should get a second chance. That's my opinion. I lost your audio. We can't hear you. AB, we can't hear you.
Yo.
Okay, now we can hear you.
So what would you do to prevent this at your company? If you were to have to be tasked with preventing such a thing, what would you do? Is it unpreventable?
I think you can't prevent it, but I think you should punish. I think there should be some repercussion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some type of repercussion. But if it happens twice, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something very controversial. Okay, I want you to be ready for this. I watch a lot of really weird people on the internet. Like, I go to every extreme, right? There is a segment of some people out there that think that men and women shouldn't work together.
Wow.
That's the only true way to prevent this. Is that
segregation?
Wait, I think you know what? Jordan Peterson has brought this up.
Really?
Yes. Hold on. Jordan Peterson, men, women, workplace, especially with makeup. Like, there's a whole thing out there. Jordan Peterson discusses different men, workplace, particularly He argues that men and women shouldn't work together, should not work together. Let me see. Oh, no, I'm being fact checked. I don't think. Oh, man. Yeah. Let me see this. Together. Ah, man. Assessing Jordan Peterson's. I think there's everybody else who would argue that the interview has generated most controversy in one which Peterson discusses whether or not men and women can work together in the workplace without sexual harassment taking place. Many defenders of Peterson have argued that Vice News, which conducted there, edited in a way that made Peterson sound sexist. The controversial part of it begins with Peter suggesting that isn't going to stop the near future because we don't know what the rules are when men work together. He believes needing, how about no makeup in the workplace? Why should you wear makeup in the workplace? Isn't that sexual provocative?
We're going to like Middle East. You might just have to cover your face, wear a burqa.
Bro, I mean, why was it that like in many parts of the world, like boys and girls go to school separately?
What parts of the world? We didn't go up and
I mean, a lot of Catholic schools, like religious-based schools do that.
True, true.
It's not uncommon for that to happen. Why do they do that? Like, if we really need to get
I
into
don't
all
know,
that
actually.
stuff.
I don't know why they do that. I'm sure, but at that age, though, maybe at those age, your brain is not fully developed. There's a lot of temptation. Hormones are kicking in. I think that argument could be made for that age group. But as an adult, that is very controversial, though.
Very controversial take, but Jordan Peterson is not a dummy. He's a very smart guy, right? He's
So Bree says, if we're trying to speak of segregating by sex, what are you gonna do with the men who also like other men in the workplace? Very good question. What would you do? You're gonna have to be.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I don't know. The gay population is not that big enough to be a big problem. I'm not sure. I don't know. We might have to get Jordan Peterson on this podcast to ask him these questions. You know what I mean? So we might have to add Jordan Peterson, but
I don't know if he really thought it through though. When he said this, it might be one of those things like you say to be like, okay, maybe this will be a good idea, but then when you really think about it, you're like, hold up.
wait, look. But it keeps going though. It gets really this interview. I should go check it out. It gets really bad. So the interviewer is clearly baffled as why Peterson would think makeup is sexual provocative. So Peterson explains, why do you make your lips red? Because they turn red during sexual arousal. Why do you put roll on your cheeks? Same reason. Women who put makeup on before going to work have sexualized themselves, to which Peterson replies, that's what makeup is for. That's self-evidence. Why else would you wear makeup? I mean, is the man wrong? Is the man wrong? That's Dr. Jordan Peterson. He's a psychologist. Okay, he's well read. He don't talk out of his ass. So maybe this is the solution we might need. That you no makeup, no lashes, no nails, no hair. You gotta come there straight from the shower. Okay, we might have to. Okay, you're gonna have to come all dressed, covered up. You know what I mean? We can't see nothing. You gotta wear loose fitted clothes, everything. We might have. But listen, look. When you look at even when you go to the mosque, right? The men and women sit in the separate sections.
I mean, that happens in Orthodox church too.
No. You don't. It goes extreme. I don't know if you ever been to a masjid. Like, they have a separate room for these people. They look through the window in heels. In Texas, I'm talking about the women have a separate room where they look through a window, or they separate like a whole room. It's not even in the same room.
They're not even in the same, like, wow.
No, different room.
Dang.
In Texas, in America. I'm not talking about in the Middle East.
Right.
Okay. I mean, this is how much we can't stop looking at women. You know what I mean? Like this is really on men, you know what I mean? But
oh God.
I mean,
so,
I should go.
To test this theory, though, let's just say I don't agree with this theory, right? But let's just say to play along with this theory.
No makeup at work, guys, okay? So, I don't want to hear it.
I think what we have to look at is in Middle East, obviously the women have to wear burqas. They're fully dressed up.
Yep.
You think there's less sexual harassment over there than in here in America?
No, it's not about the sexual harassment. It's more of like, if she's not looking too cute, I mean, I'm not gonna holler, right? She's looking ugly and shit. I'll be like, man. I'm gonna go home, I'm saying? I'm gonna miss my wife, but if the chick is coming to work all decked out, dressed up, I mean, she got that thing on her. What you gonna do, right? It's more tempting. You have to at least admit that.
No, 100%. And then Bree says he's absolutely wrong. So Bree don't agree with Jordan Peterson. I agree with you. I think he might have just, I don't know if he really thought this through. This is
he kind of
I
backed
remember.
off of it. Like I don't think he's mentioned it since then, but that was a controversial interview he did with Vice. And I mean, okay, but let's be honest though. Like the makeup and everything, it is
But
to
then,
kind of make themselves look good. Like,
you
but
can make the same argument that guys shouldn't be wearing tight-fitting shirts. You know what I mean? To make your muscles pop. Like,
I
you
mean,
know
at
what
work you
I'm
don't do that. At work we don't do that. You know what I mean?
No, no, no. You could get slim-fitted. You know what I'm saying? Dress shirts. People be popping out.
We should
Yeah,
all
bro.
be. But he said, "Why do you wait? Why do you make your ribs red? Because they turn red during sexual arousal."
You know though, I actually when he asked that question, I did not know actually why lips are red. I know it looks good, like when women,
Nah, there's an
but I don't know
evolution
why.
psychology behind it. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
So no red lips, no red lipsticks, no red nails at work. None of that. We're canceling it. That's it. I
I don't know.
mean, I'm not gonna fumble $1 billion because she went and got some red lipstick from Mac. Okay, Sephora and shit, $10 lipstick, and then I'll lose $1 billion.
Well, let me tell you this though. Now, because of this whole controversy, though, they about to be so many shows, so many series. I already seen so many spoofs being made online now. If you
Uh,
go on TikTok and stuff, like there's so many parodies on this. Um,
that
yeah,
duck, and the hold, like at the beginning, that hold, man, they were really tugged in there, like,
they
oof.
really were, bro.
The
Yo,
viral kiss cam moment involves Mary.
That hug right there, that is the hug.
Oh, look at these two.
Ooh, that cover facing too. When she covered that face,
yo, for real.
and then homeboy ducked. Ooh,
All right, come on. You okay?
there's
Mad obvious, bro. The worst reaction you would ever. You know what though? I'll fire him just for that because I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like,
at least take it like a man. Stand there and
yeah,
actually bring her up. Like, come here, man. We're gonna do this right way. We're
yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
out
No
blazing.
ownership, no accountability. You know what? I'll fire this guy. I don't know. I might not give this one a second chance. That other people maybe so. This guy, yeah.
Oh man, I think we covered it all, man. We you know, you're gonna lose a bag over some. I mean, I don't know. We might have to look into this whole segregation of the workforce. Okay, floor one men, floor two women. separate elevators.
You are wilding with that, man. We might have to do it on a different pod with that one. That's a touchy,
Hey,
touchy subject.
this is a chill stream. Okay, we're trying to save Andy from fumbling another Billy. Okay, we're trying to prevent massive amount of money being lost out here, but no.
Yeah. So who's the biggest loser, Andy or what's her name, the lady? I mean,
Nah, he fumbled the bag big time because if he took this IPO as
Yeah.
a CEO, you're getting big money. Those
Like,
stocks, he probably owned millions of stocks, right? And when you IPO, that thing can jump 30-40% just in the same day.
oh yeah, for sure.
And they just getting started. The AI thing is booming. So I mean, everything was set up for him to be big time. And Coldplay concert and just a sweet private moment cost him my boy
Man,
billions, man.
it's tough, bro. Like he probably don't even listen to Coldplay anymore.
Yeah, yeah, he's not listening to Coldplay anymore. I'll tell you that right now.
Your boy is done with Coldplay. He's like, I'm not listening to this anymore.
Yeah,
Ah,
boy. All right, man. This was fun, guys. Thanks
yeah.
for tuning in. We got any more chats, any more comments we need to reply
We
to?
got no more comments, but we want to show you all much love, man, for being with us and with your comments and your thoughts. We really appreciate you guys, man. Much love to you,
Yeah. Just let's tell them about what's coming up. We plan to stream every day, guys. Okay.
baby.
We're gonna try to squeeze in a couple of these chill streams where we cover things that are not so serious but still financially relevant.
Yes.
Um, so we got a couple of recommendations. I thought of a couple of companies we're gonna review possibly this week. I was thinking about Lululemon.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a hot brand these days. It's being mentioned in rap songs and everything. Everybody's on board with Lululemon. I think
That's.
they are publicly traded, right? Lululemon
I'm not 100% sure.
stock. Let me see. Um yeah, yeah.
So
Ooh, down last 6 months. Down. Okay, let's see why they're down. Right? That's a potentially interesting one.
it is. Another one that I would like us to cover is the Trump Media Company. I am very
Oh,
interested in that. You know what I'm saying? It's a
a lot
fairly
of
new
people don't even
company.
know that he has one.
Yeah, he has. The Truth Social is under that company. That's going to be an interesting one also to cover. Our
I
president,
like that.
what is he
I like
doing?
that. Do you know the
Yeah.
company name? Is it Truth
If
Social?
Truth Social, but if you just put Truth Social 10K, I forgot the parent company.
Trump Media
Trump
and
Media.
Technology Group Corp, DJT.
Yep.
DJT. Okay, DJT stock. Let's see. Up, down 45%. He's
Yeah.
down.
Yes. And if you look at some of the revenues and stuff, that's going to be an interesting topic right there itself.
Yeah. All right. I like that one. Another one that Brie mentioned is she wants us to cover Sephora.
Ooh, Sephora. Is it publicly traded? Let's
You
see.
know what it is? I looked it up earlier. It's owned by the big boys, the Louis Vuitton
Oh,
Moet company,
LVMH. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
LVMH, the big boys. She didn't
Yeah.
even know like they owned they were all in the same under the same umbrella.
Yeah.
LV
Interesting.
LVMH stock. Yeah.
Yeah,
Louis
that guy.
Vuitton Moet Hennessy. So they own a bunch of stuff.
Oh my God, yeah, that guy is Arnold. He is.
I think during COVID he became the richest man at one point.
Did at one point he did. He's worth right now $145 billion.
$145 billion. Yeah.
Big
So
dog.
this is the company that owns Sephora and Louis Vuitton and Moet, and they own Tog,
Yeah.
Haws. They own all kinds of stuff.
Dior. Yeah.
Dior, yes.
Yes. This is a good one. Louis V and all that. That's good.
That's another one from Bree.
Man,
But
Bree,
San, if you're in the chat, I don't know if San is still in the chat with us. Put some companies that you want us to cover. O'Reilly is another one. We could cover O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly is one we could cover. I think is Domino's a stock? Domino's.
Yeah, Domino's is stuff. Oh, San says I'm here. San, any suggestions on the company you want us to cover?
Any companies you want us to go over and see if they're making money, how much they're making money? Let us know.
Yeah.
Domino's, O'Reilly's. Any company that you're interested in.
Domino's, bro, 465. Jesus. And they have, they used to sell 3 pizzas for $15 and the stock is trading that much. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Look at the market cap, $16 billion company. Domino's.
Huge.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, San may be thinking about
There's a little delay because we're using StreamYard, so when they comment something, it actually takes a little second to come through.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, because it has to go through StreamYard and then go to YouTube, so it's a little bit of delay with the comments.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at that, O'Reilly, $80 billion company. Who knew that?
Yeah.
I mean, who knew? O'Reilly is going straight to the bank, baby.
He's thinking about a company. So The reason I know about O'Reilly is actually Rebecca, who's my fiance. Her brother applied to do. They were trying to change the song from O'Reilly, and they're accepting entries for different.
Okay.
So he submitted one, and I listened to the other ones also that was submitted on the website. But
Oh,
they,
that's fun. We could
yeah,
maybe cover that. Like, play a couple of the songs. Maybe play that.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some interesting stuff coming up, guys. We plan on streaming every day. That's the goal. So we got Monday through Sunday. We got 7 days. So let us know in the comments if any company y'all want us to cover. So we got Louis Vuitton, we got Lululemon that's coming. We got the Trump.
Yeah.
Those are the top three we're looking for. I know you wanted to cover Planeteer one of these days.
Planeteer by the end of the week. I want us to cover that. That one could be the fifth option.
Okay.
So Sand said, I was thinking of taking stock from O'Reilly's. Would that be a good idea? So disclaimer, although we have a lot of finance background, we cannot give you direct recommendation because it does put us as a liability. So
Right.
what we can do is give you a breakdown of their financials and then tell you what other analysts are saying about the stock. And then at that point, you can make a decision. You know what I'm saying? So
at least we can at least say if we would invest in it. We can go that far, but we cannot give advice because there's legalities. We have to be licensed and all that stuff to do that, guys.
So,
we can't really do that officially online. At least offline, that's a different story. But
100%, yeah, we could definitely tell you if we will invest in it ourselves. Yeah.
All right. Sounds like we have a crew that might join us in any of these streams coming up this week, guys. Make sure you subscribe and put the bell notification on so that when we go live, it will send you a notice, guys. So please give us a like right now. Actually, we need that like. We need the algorithm to work. We need that like. So every single one of you, please give us a like and give us a follow. We need a follow and a notification bell on, please.
Yes.
We really appreciate y'all's support for tuning in with us. We're very, very excited. We enjoy doing this, and we're gonna get better at it. This is our first week. Steve-O has a lot of experience in this. I have a lot of experience in this. Steve and I, we talk about this on our just for fun. We've been talking about this for many, many, many years. So thanks for allowing us to do what we enjoy doing genuinely. So we're hoping that we could bring a lot of value. Let me give a little thing with the U-Haul, right? We covered U-Haul the other day.
Yeah.
And Bria and I was driving in town, and we saw a U-Haul truck, right? And do you remember from the stream, Mom's Attic?
Yes.
Remember Mom?
I remember Mom's Attic.
It was a trademark word, and it was the top portion of the U-Haul, right? It was right over the driver's thing. And they had it on the truck, and we immediately looked at it, and we recalled back from the stream. So it's already working. Yeah, even Bree remembered from the stream and recalled on it. So it's working. We're actually informing people, and it's been fun. So.
For sure, man. And Sand says, "Nice to meet you, Steve. Well, nice to meet you too, Sand. Much love to you for showing for joining on our stream. You know what I'm saying, and commenting, and for
engaging with us. Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Yeah, much love to you.
All right, brother. I mean, I think that's all we got for you guys tonight. We'll see you guys around the same time tomorrow. Until then, last piece of advice, just don't wear red lipsticks at work. That's the only thing I got for you. All right. Yeah. All right, Steve-O. Peace, man.
Right.
Now with you. See y'all tomorrow, guys. Thanks, everybody.
Peace. All right.
Bye. All right.